Well, happy Wednesday and welcome to another episode of Wedding Tip Wednesday. Happy Wednesday and welcome to another episode of Wedding Tip Wednesday. I'm here today with Caitlin with Field Club of Omaha, one of my favorite reception venues to celebrate a reception at. It's just a fun place. You got options for ceremony and reception and cool green space, and it's just kind of one of the classic places here in town.
Absolutely.
So.
Thank you. Yeah. We've been around since 1898, so I doubt we're going anywhere.
I doubt so either.
Classic feeling of modern and traditional. So.
But you guys still have, even though it's modern mixed with traditional. In fact, you guys have some remodeling going on right now. New doors, new trim, just sprucing up everything right now.
Well, we're actually on our brand new veranda furniture that we just had within the last couple months, and then new doors. We're just taking this time to rebuild and restructure. And I'm really excited. We just rebuilt our whole bridal suite downstairs too, so it's a little bit more comfortable for everyone.
Yeah.
There's the salon chairs, refrigerator, all that fun stuff. So we do a lot of weddings and ceremonies, receptions, and then we also have your business meetings, clients, showers, birthdays, just because events, bridge groups every Friday. Anything we can do, we do. So
Perfect.
Try to be accommodating, and what's nice is we're a private club, but you still can host your events here if you're not a member. So
awesome. And what is your max capacity here?
Max capacity is 300, all upstairs, and then you also have the additional space with the veranda. So we definitely like to play with that number and the layout and see what works best for your group.
Awesome. So for a bride or a couple or a groom or anyone looking to reserve a venue, what's a question they should ask any venue they're talking to?
One thing I always wish people would ask is, how can we customize our day with you? My biggest thing is your day. There's no set schedule. You don't have to do any sort of guideline. Make sure it's personal to you. And even what you could do to make it a little bit more customizable, do your favorite foods, do your favorite drinks, whatever you want that to look like, make sure it's about you.
Absolutely. And I'm sure here you guys can pretty much customize any of that to them, right?
Absolutely. So our chef has been with us for 21 years. God bless the man. He puts up with me too. He is wonderful. We easily can customize that menu. Maybe you want to do like a pizza buffet, you want to do like Indian food, he does sushi, and same with the bar status. Like if you want to say, let's just do kegs, perfectly okay. However you want that to look, and everything's on site, so you just make a couple decisions and it's done that day for you. And
that kind of brings up, because it's all here. So
Exactly.
you don't have to pick out different caterers. It's all in-house and easy. And
yes, our goal is you just kind of show up and enjoy the day. We have all the servers, bartenders, tables, linens, chairs, napkins, cake cutting service, dance floor, parking, everything you really need, and you just show up. We'll take care of all that for you, set up and tear down as well. So drop off your decor, easy.
So someone, a couple coming in to talk with you guys and book with you guys, what does that, that planning process kind of look like?
Yeah, so I always say it's up to your timeline. Some people like doing it 2 years in advance, others like doing it, I've done a wedding 5 weeks in advance. So I would say first thing, set up a tour, come see us, we are open. And then after the tour, we set up a tasting at your convenience. During that tasting, you obviously get to try the food, because that's huge.
Yeah.
Like that's part of the day.
You have to try the food.
You have to try the food.
You have to try the food.
Exactly. And our chef, he prepares as he goes, so we don't really use hot boxes. Same with plated. It may take a little bit longer or anything like that. But during that tasting time, we plan everything from the timeline, the layout, the menu, the bar service. Normally it takes only 40 minutes to an hour and a half, so we keep it easy. And then after that, we just need a week's notice on your final details. So your preference in between that time period.
And perfect.
And another thing that's huge for people, we have contingency plans. Being in Nebraska, we all know weather is different by the hour. So maybe you say, well, plan A, let's plan for the course ceremony. Well, that day we'll decide 4 hours prior if it's wet or if it's raining or anything like that. Then we'll actually move it up to this space.
Okay.
Some people like to just choose the space right off the bat too, because it's covered. We have fans and heaters, and then let's say, God forbid, I haven't had to do this, but outside of like a January, February really cold wedding, we have an indoor contingency plan too. So
awesome.
3 different plans. You don't have to worry about getting married in a park and where do you go if it rains.
So plan A, B, and C, all built in.
Absolutely, yes. And there's no price change or anything like that. Whatever space you decide to use, we can do. So
awesome.
Yes.
None of us really know what things are going to look like right now, but have you guys kind of set some plans in place as far as kind of what you're expecting?
Absolutely. So, as far as what we're expecting, my biggest advice to anyone hosting an event at this time, be flexible with your count and what the day looks like, because the most important part is you're with your loved ones. So just have an idea of what it could be if it's 50 people, if it's 100 people, 200 people. But just remember, it is your day. So maybe you say, let's just still get married, have the ceremony that day, and then we're completely flexible. You can postpone within a year too, and we'll easily accommodate like a first anniversary party or something.
Yeah.
Whatever you're comfortable with is the biggest advice I could say.
Yeah. And looking at the normal rules, I mean, rules have kind of gone out the window. I mean, your normal reception, I mean, we're all kind of curious what things are going to look like 6 months from now. But,
Absolutely.
you know, I think being flexible is an important thing right now.
Yep.
And just understanding that, you know, this is your opportunity to maybe have something unique or different.
Exactly. And we want what's best for you too. So we have everyone's safety in mind. We're adding those extra procedures with everything as well. And just keep in mind, it's your day, however you want it to look. But just remember, you're with your loved ones and you're getting married, or you're hosting a birthday party, or whatever that is. It's just being around those you love. And especially now, that's the most important thing we could ask for anyone.
So then kind of talking about maybe a tip you might give any couple planning a wedding, you know, something to get the most out of their venue or the most out of the reception. What advice might you have for a couple?
And I always say, make it about you two. Everyone has opinions on what a certain day looks like, but it's really about how you picture it. If you don't like Caesar salad, don't serve Caesar salad. Like whatever you want to do. I don't know why I said Caesar salad, but it works. So, I mean, that is always my biggest advice. Make it about what you want the day to be. So. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
That's okay. I was going to say that. So what do you think you are most looking forward to with this new normal?
You know, as a DJ, I mean, I've been a DJ for almost 15 years now. And being in the industry, we've kind of been doing the same thing for so long, which it's been working. And we do vary things. I mean, every wedding reception is different. I always say every reception is different. Every couple is different. But we do have kind of the opportunity to really shake things up.
Absolutely.
And have different parties. I mean, you're talking, you know, like I said, we don't know what things are going to look like, but maybe we have to do distant tables. So 6 people per table, and instead of having a set dance floor, maybe we have 4 feet in between each table and people can dance at their own tables. Maybe we're going to be doing some different games, or maybe we're going to be doing some game show things, or, you know, some trivia or other elements. And it's really an opportunity for brides and grooms and couples and people that maybe want to try things different and are willing to, hey, let's shake things up and do something. I mean, every reception is going to be different than what anyone else has ever seen. But I'm excited. I'm excited to shake things up and just see what things kind of happen with it. I mean,
I know that's what I'm excited to see, is what the entertainment aspect of the wedding will look like and how.
And I'm also excited for working with vendors like you guys here that, I mean, you already have the quality with it, but the ability to kind of make things flexible and, hey, let's go look at this in a positive light and how can we make this the best situation, rather than just throw our hands up and, sorry, no weddings this year, you know?
No, exactly.
Well, Caitlin, thanks for joining us and thanks for being on our show. And to all of our viewers out there, thank you guys for coming and joining with us. And if anyone's looking to book Field Club, how can they get in touch with you?
Any way you'd like. So feel free to give us a call at 402-345-6343, or shoot us an email at C as in cat, M as in Mary, ELL at F as in Frank, C as in cat, Omaha.com. And then same with you. You all are wonderful, and I'm so glad you took this opportunity to come out and see us. And if you need a videographer, I may know someone as well. Perfect. Thank you for having me, too.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us, and have a great Wednesday, everyone.
Thank you.